Good morning, beta. Now we will continue with the numericals of 2b and we are starting with example number 9 now. How is the kinetic energy of a moving cart affected if its mass is doubled and the velocity is reduced to 1/3 of the initial velocity? That means we need to talk about the change in kinetic energy. So initially we are going to write about the formula of kinetic energy. Say the kinetic energy is given by half mv square. This is the initial kinetic energy. Now in the first situation, the question says if the mass is doubled. So let us do the mass double. The mass will be changed to 2m, and in this case velocity will remain same, that is v only. So what will be the new kinetic energy? That can be written as k dash is equal to 1 by 2. Instead of m, we are writing 2m here because it is doubled here, 2m into v square. So this becomes 2 into 1 by 2 mv square. I brought this 2 over here. This half mv square is what? This is initial kinetic energy. That is 2 into k. Means new kinetic energy is 2 times that of previous kinetic energy or initial kinetic energy. So if somebody is going to ask you ki what will be the increase in kinetic energy here or decrease in kinetic energy, you can easily find out that new kinetic energy is twice the previous one. That means first thing, there is increase in kinetic energy. And what is the increase in kinetic energy? That we can easily find out. Increase in kinetic energy, increase is given by k dash minus k. Okay, because this is the bigger value. So this will be 2k minus k. In terms of k only we are writing here. This is k. So this is the value by which the kinetic energy is increased now. Okay. Now according to second situation, if the velocity will become 1 by 2. If the velocity will become 1 by 2, then that of initial velocity, and mass will remain same, then what is this initial kinetic energy becomes? The new kinetic energy will be 1 by 2, m will remain same, and velocity will be 1 by 2 and the whole square. This becomes 1 by 2 m into 1 by 4 into v square. This 1 by 4 I will write here in front. 1 by 4, sorry, this is 1 by 3. 1 by thrice of your previous velocity. So sorry, this is 1 by 9. Okay, so this 1 by 9 I will write over here. This is mv square into 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 mv square, that is again your previous kinetic energy. This is 1 by 9 into k. Means new kinetic energy is 1 by 9 times than that of your previous kinetic energy. Again the question is same. If somebody is asking you ki what will be the decrease or increase in kinetic energy, the new energy is 1 by 9 times than that of initial. That means there is a decrease in energy. And how can we find out that decrease in energy? Decrease is given by, again the same thing, you need to subtract smaller value from the bigger one. So here the bigger one is k and smaller is k dash. So this is k minus 1 by 9k. So that becomes 8 by 9k. So this is by how much value the energy is decreased after changing velocity to 1 by 3v. Okay. Now coming on to next one. Next is 11th. For the same kinetic energy of a body, what should be the change in its velocity if the mass is increased 4 times? For the same kinetic energy of a body, if we are talking about a body and its kinetic energy should remain same. So what should be the change in velocity if mass of the body increased 4 times? So the kinetic energy initially we are saying this is half mv square. This is initial kinetic energy. They are saying mass is 4 times now. If mass changes to 4m. So what should be the change in velocity? What should be the change in velocity? Let new velocity be v dash. So that the value of kinetic energy that remains same. That means the value of kinetic energy that remains this only. Okay. According to first condition, the value of kinetic energy is half mv square. According to second situation, the value is half. New value of m is 4m and new value of v is v dash square. These two are same, the values are same. They are saying the value of kinetic energy is same, but you need to find out what is the value of new velocity, so that values will be same. So new velocity is v dash. From here we are going to find out, this m will be cancelled, so this is v square by 4, that is equal to v dash square. So v dash will be given by v upon 2. This is new velocity, that means velocity should become half, so that the kinetic energy will remain 1 by 2 mv square only. Okay, now coming on to next, that is 12th. But a few of the numericals I am skipping because I feel these are very easier one and you can do it yourself also. 12th is a bullet of mass 5 gram travels with the speed of 500 meters. This is bullet of mass 5 gram. Mass is given as 5 gram. So first we are going to convert it into kilogram. This is 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 kg. Okay. Then it travels with the speed. Speed is given as 500 meters second inverse. If it penetrates a target, suppose this is the target, it is going to penetrate this target. Okay, bullet is coming from here and it is going to penetrate it, and we are not aware that how much the width of this or the thickness of this target is. It is going to penetrate and at last it is going to stop. So we are not aware कि यहाँ रुकेगा या बाहर जाकर कहीं पर रुकेगा. We are not aware about that. But what they are saying is, they are saying if it penetrates the target, target offers a constant resistive force. This target is offering a force. That means this is resistive force. To stop it, it is exerted in opposite direction, and the value of the force is 1000 Newton. The force which is offered by target to the bullet to bring it to the rest, that is the resistive force, so that the velocity of the bullet finally becomes to 0. Find the initial kinetic energy of the bullet. Find, that is very easy one. Initial kinetic energy of the bullet, kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. That is equal to 1 by 2 into 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 into 5 into 10 raised to the power 2. Okay. From here we can easily find out that kinetic energy is equal to 625 joules. This is initial kinetic energy of the bullet with which it is moving. Second is the distance through which the bullet has penetrated before coming to rest. How much distance this bullet traveled before it comes to rest. ये यहाँ rest में आया, यहाँ आया, यहाँ आया, जहाँ तक भी ये गया, how much distance it traveled before it comes to rest. And whenever we have done about kinetic energy, I believe you remember, I told you the work done by the body before comes to rest, that is equal to the resistive force exerted on the body. It is equal to the resistive force exerted on the body. So that gives its work done. So they are saying what we need to find out. We need to find out the distance. So work done by a bullet, that is given by force into displacement. Which force we are talking about here? Resistive force. And displacement, how much distance it covered before coming to rest. ये बुलेट यहाँ से शुरू हुआ, यहाँ आने के बाद उसने कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया बिफोर इट कम्स टू रेस्ट. सपोज इट कम्स टू रेस्ट हियर, इट कम्स टू रेस्ट हियर, सो हाउ मच डिस्टेंस इट ट्रैवल्ड बिफोर इट कम्स टू रेस्ट, दैट इज वर्क डन by the body, and that is equal to the resistive force and the displacement. Resistive force given to us, that is 1000. Displacement we are not aware how much it is able to do. It is able to do that much amount of work, which amount of energy it has stored. मैं कितना काम कर सकती हूँ? अगर मेरे अंदर 50 जूल of energy stored है, तो मैं 50 जूल का ही work done कर सकती हूँ ना, right? So how much work then it is able to do? Whatever amount of energy is stored in the bullet, that is 625. So S will be 0.625 meter. That means the distance traveled by the bullet before it comes to rest, that is 0.625 meters. Now what is the next part? The speed with which the bullet emerges out of the target, if target is of thickness 0.5 meter. They are saying the thickness of this target, that is 0.5 meter. What will be the energy of the bullet when it comes out of the target? The total distance traveled by the bullet, that is 0.625 meter. That is more than this, means it comes out of the target. ये तो पता चल ही रहा है. उसका thickness 0.5 है, ये 0.625 move किया, मतलब वो उससे बाहर निकली है. What is the energy when it comes out of the target? Okay, so here what we need to do is we need to find out the amount of energy spent over here when it is moving through the target. Total energy we are aware 625 था, right? हमें ये पता लगाना है कि बाहर निकला तो वो किस वेलोसिटी से निकला. We can find out velocity if we are aware कि what is the kinetic energy at this point when it is coming out. So we can find out the kinetic energy or the energy used by the bullet while it is passing through the target. When the bullet is passing through the target, we are calculating the kinetic energy. Total we are aware. So when we are going to subtract, we can find out कि यहाँ उसके पास कितना energy बच गया अभी. Okay. So how can we find out what is the energy over here? Kinetic energy. We can say, or you can say work done by bullet. Directly you can find out work done by bullet is force into displacement. Force is 1000 Newton of resistive force is working here. Displacement when it is passing through this 0.5 meter distance. So it becomes 500 joules. Means 500 joules of energy out of 625 is spent while the bullet is moving from the target. Now what energy is left out at this point when it comes out? The energy left when bullet comes out from the target is 625 minus 500, that becomes 125 joules. Okay, we need to find out what? Velocity. When the bullet comes over here, it is in motion. So which type of energy it has? It has kinetic energy. So kinetic energy will be given by 1 by 2 m. Suppose this is v dash square. So this kinetic energy is 125 because that much is left out. That is equal to 1 by 2. Mass is 5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 v dash square. So from here we can calculate the value of velocity of bullet. I hope you are able to do it now. Now the next one is calculate the kinetic energy of a body of mass 0.1 kg. Mass is given as 0.1 kg. This is 13th. Okay. And momentum. Momentum is given as 20 kilogram meter second inverse. And we need to find out kinetic energy of this. So as we people are aware, kinetic energy and momentum, they are related to each other. And we had done the relation, and according to that, how we have done kinetic energy, we are giving as half mv square. Okay, momentum we are giving as m into v. From here we calculated the value of v, that is p by m, and we substituted it over here. Kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 m p square upon m square. This will be cancelled. That is 1 by 2 p upon m. This value is given to us, that is 20. This is given to us 0.1. I hope we can find out kinetic energy very easily, right? Now next is a ball of mass 10 gram falls from a height. Suppose this is the ball, it is at position A. It falls from a height and comes or strikes the ground. And this height is 5 meters. After striking here, it rebounds and goes to a height of 4 meter. Means this is the final position of the ball. Say this is B. Or you can write it down as C, and this can be considered as B. The ball comes over here, strikes here, and then rebounds and then goes over there. Okay. The initial potential energy of the ball, first we need to find out. Mass is given as 10 grams. So first we are going to convert it into kilograms, 0.01 kg. G is given as 9.8 meter second inverse. So they are saying in first part find out potential energy, that will be m into g into h. Mass is 0.01 into 9.8, and initial means initially the ball is at A. So h is A to this position. This is 5. So this is 0.49 joules. Right. The second is the kinetic energy of the ball just before striking the ground. Just before striking the ground. Suppose we are talking about at this position. Just before striking the ground, what will be the kinetic energy? Whatever energy the ball stored here in the form of potential energy, the whole energy is here in the form of kinetic energy, because you are aware energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another. So जितना भी energy ball में यहाँ potential energy की form में था, the whole is converted into kinetic energy over here. और ये हम कब assume कर सकते हैं? When we are assuming that the medium is frictionless. The ball has not used up its energy to overcome the friction of the medium. Ball ने और किसी form में energy को use नहीं किया है. The medium is frictionless. Then we are saying that the all amount of potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So kinetic energy in ball before it touches the ground is equal to kinetic and so it is equal to potential energy of ball at point A, and that is equal to 0.49 joules. Okay, then the next is the kinetic energy of ball after striking the ground. When the ball strikes the ground, then there is a friction between the surface. That means heat energy is produced. Some part of that energy, this energy, that is converted into heat, and sound is also produced. Some part of this is converted into sound. That means definitely there is a loss of energy. But what is that energy? We need to find out kinetic energy after hitting the ground. For that we need velocity, but we do not have velocity when it rebounds. So what can we do? Whatever is the kinetic energy over here, that is the same as the potential energy over here. क्योंकि जितना भी यहाँ kinetic energy होगा वो सारा का सारा यहाँ जाकर क्या बन जाएगा? Potential energy. We are aware about height. So we can find out potential energy over here. That same value goes for this answer. So we can find out that is equal to potential energy at C. So that will be mgh is equal to 0.01 into 9.8, and height now we are taking as 4. So this is 0.392 joules. That means out of 0.49 some amount of energy is wasted in the form of heat and sound. Okay. Next is the loss in kinetic energy on striking the ground. So what will be the loss? Loss in kinetic energy. Initial kinetic energy is 0.49. The next one after rebounds, that is minus 0.392. This is the loss in kinetic energy, and that is given by 0.098 joules. This is what the numerical is saying. I hope now you are able to do all the numericals of 2B. Beta, please try those. If you are facing any problem, you can ask.